Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of A Planet Coaster. I hope you're happy to be back. I'm happy to have you back. I have been doing some work. I'm a little bit sick, okay? So please forgive me. If you would, I'd very much appreciate it. Just a little bit under the weather, which guess what? You have kids, they're gonna ruin your life. They're great. I love my children. They're the best. But my gushness, good golly gosh, they like making dad sick a lot. It's like a hobby for them. I don't know why they keep doing it. But that's the life we live in. Okay. I see you. And I'm going to have to get a little fancy and froggy on you, okay? So we're going to go like this. And then we're going to grab these guys and we're going to split them from the building and we're going to crank them in. So I put out a Twitter video yesterday and I said, hey, B-Dub's not feeling so well. What should I do? Should I record? Should I record this Planet Coaster video? Should I take it easy? What should I do? And the majority of people said, B-Dubs, rest your voice, man. Take it easy. Take it easy. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just I just try to take it easy, but little did I know I was going to get more sick the next day. So that sucked a little bit. But it's okay. It's okay. We're going to be just fine. Hopefully my voice doesn't bother you. It's definitely worse today than it was yesterday because now I'm super congested. And that's the most annoying part. But we'll be all right. As you can see, if you aren't new here, you're noticing that I have done quite a lot with these buildings. Been putting a lot more buildings on the main street, but just trying to flush this out and make it look a little bit nicer. And it's definitely coming along. It's coming along very fine. I'm super happy with it. But let's just take a look at what we got. So I just added a couple more buildings. And I added this one over here. This one took quite some time. It's a little funny and weird looking, but I think it's cool. You know, we're in a fantasy park, so it's okay. You know what, guys? I know you're chilling on that bench, but okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I wanted to try to pop it over there, but that's okay. They run into the bathroom. So I've been hiding some places inside of these buildings and not regretting it or second guessing it at all. You know, they're glitching through the walls and stuff to get there, but it's working. I've also got a pizza shop in here. Where you at, pizza shop? There you is. Yeah. Open for business. Let's see if anybody comes and gets some pizza. I don't know. They might not. Boy, this is looking really nice and quaint. So I'm putting some signs, and I didn't know. My first thought was, is this a little bit... Let's just delete these. It's not like it took a lot of work to get these in place. Hello, where did it put me? Whew. These signs, I thought, is this a little too cheesy? You know, these signs here, but I like them. It is a little bit cheesy looking, but it's not, this place ain't perfect. And we're definitely, the more we close this off, like how I closed it off on this side, the more we're getting like a really nice focal situation going on where it's forcing us to look straight down the center at the castle, which is looking nicer and nicer as we go on, isn't it? I'm really happy with it. But today, I mean, what do I want to do? A lot of stuff. I mean, this is our park. There's just tons and tons and tons of little things that we need to do all over the place. So it's just taking me some time to work it out exactly what I want. Let's put this guy like right here because he'll be in between some of those shops. Some of those people will walk in between them, but that's okay. They can do that if they so desire. We'll move you like here. How about a little rotate for you? Let's rotate you like that. That's fantastic. Wonderful. And we'll move this guy over here. Oh. No, I didn't want to do that. No. Duplicate, stupid idiot. I'm pushing the wrong buttons. My sick head's making me act funny. Control X. Let's just do that. That's going to be our best bet, probably, right? Yeah. And then we'll control X this guy. So yeah, that one... Oh, what did I press? I don't know. I'm okay with it, though. If it lands right there, it's good. All right, we'll control S this guy, bring him over. Yeah, this tree is a little off kilter. It doesn't run straight when we try to move it on the axes, but that's all right. But as these trees go in, you see how it's just forcing your eyes to just look straight ahead. And it is blocking off a lot of these buildings, but I'm not so worried about it. I think it just adds to the overall feel, and when you look at it from the top down, it's just a very, very nice look. So I'm happy. But before we dive too far into things, let's kind of take a look. Let's park manage a little bit. How are we doing on money? We're making $7,000 a month, going to hit the $8,000 mark probably, looks like. Maybe? No, it went down. Nah, 8,000, fantastic. So there we go. Achieve a monthly profit from shops and facilities of $4,200. Got it. I'll take that $1,000. So we've got a couple of things here. Build a coaster that reaches 65 miles per hour. Build a coaster with at least 2 seconds of airtime. Now you'd think this one's definitely slow. It's not going to hit that 65 miles per hour mark, but is it going to hit the airtime mark? And it doesn't. It definitely doesn't. If you look here, airtime count is 3. Airtime duration, 1.7 seconds. So it's close. Not close enough for me to say that I'm going to overhaul this coaster. I'm cool with it. I'm happy with it. And I like it. I'm thrilled with it. So I'm just going to leave it how it is. As a matter of fact, this guy right here, I wanted to take some of these and let's just duplicate it and get it like flat like that. That's good. And our angle snap is on. We'll just kick him around like so. And then we'll block this little area off with these guys, hopefully. That's going to be the goal. And if we need to kick them sidewinders, which we kind of do, just to help block that off without making too much of a mess, then we'll do that. That's good. You bring you out just a wee bit. Yeah. There you go. Okay. So, I mean, this isn't my favorite building by any stretch of the imagination, but it's doing the trick. It's okay. It works. Okay. So, let's dive in. What do we got? We've got some rides, some flat rides. I think my research is done. Reveal research. What do we get? The star wheel. Okay, we don't have anything like that. And I wonder, is that the big one? I think that's the really big one. Let's just start another research project while we're at it. New items available. Family ride. Swings on a wave. Let's do it. Start research and let's just crank it. 15 hundo. Can I just put a 1 in front of that? Yeah, there we go. Let's take this star ride and see how big it is. It's large. It's definitely very large. Would it show behind here? And would that be distracting? Oh, it's kind of nice, isn't it? It's kind of nice back there. Even just peeking out the side. I kind of like the look of like something just peeking out the side and the top of that thing there. That's kind of nice. But we're not really going to do that because we don't have a plan for our park. And that's what I want to do now. You know, we've worked out the entrance. We've worked out the main street, kind of. We've got a nice focal point when you walk in. We've got some good coasters making money for us. That was a congestion burp. I don't know if you heard it. I hope not. But we don't have a plan. We don't have a plan. I do know that I want to go off in different directions. And we talked about this a little bit last time. But let's kind of lay things out a little bit. Let's see if we can. Okay? Let's up this length all the way. And let's just come straight out like this. And we'll see kind of how our areas are going to be. All right, that's a corner there. All right. So maybe we work our way towards that. Okay. We're going to have an area here. We'd have an area. Let's see. Obviously, one straight back to this corner. Okay. That's good. And these are just temporary paths. These are just so we can get a feel for the space that we're dealing with. Our other corner is here. Pardon me. This is our other corner, so we'll pop him here. And now that I see that, I kind of want to move this over. But we get the idea, right? I mean, this is going to be here instead of where we had it before. Not here. Oh, that's going to be a... what was the thing? Delete? Okay, that kind of works. We're just brushing them off. Brush them off. Brush them off. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Just holding delete and then just rub. Just rub it. Rub it real nice. Look at all that money coming in. Fantastic. Okay. So those are kind of our areas. This isn't nearly as centered as I thought it was going to be, but that's okay. So then let's kind of do like, we'll come off at angles too, right? So we want to come off at some 45s on this guy. So we'll come this way. And then don't connect. We'll come this way as well. Because this is such a huge area. I mean, I've never dealt with a park so large before. The first parks that we had, they were small, man. Very, very small. Okay. So, we've kind of got a little bit of a layout here. A little bit. Let's pause the game because we're getting a lot of stuff loading in and it's doing some frame rate freakery. But that now we kind of know where this central area is going to be. Now we could definitely wind off of these. And I think we're going to treat this castle as the central area and branch off of it. But we know where our areas are going to be. So now I have to decide themes for this main part's not going to be themed. We'll theme here. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 different themes, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so it'd be 6 minus this one. So now, kind of need to just plan those out. What are we doing to this tree? Oh, I see. We are... Oh man, I've got the frame rate at 24 frames per second. I'm so sorry, guys. Frame rate's a little, gonna be a little bit jittery today. For some cinematic type series that I do more of a cinematic frame rate. So I apologize. I forgot to turn it on 60 today, but not a whole lot of movement and motion in this one. So I'm getting worse. As you can tell, not feeling too good. Slowly getting worse. This is a couple hours later now. I put quite some work in. I don't know if I explained exactly what I wanted to do, but my game plan is to kind of work out a little template for each area and figure out what the theme is going to be. And I think a good transition for us here is dive into a fairy tale theme over here. And the game breaks it up for us really nicely, actually. I mean, look at this. Scenery themes. Pirate, fairy tale, Planet Coaster, Western. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right there. So we could just go down the line. Now, when you just do Planet Coaster, I think you're a little more limited. But I'm doing fairy tale theme here. And it's looking pretty cool. I'm really happy about this house, all right? Actually, I'm going to put this on the Steam Workshop right now. Let's do it. The whole building, okay? Let's actually select everything right here because there are some bushes and whatnot that are part of it. Okay, I think I got everything. And let's just save blueprint as fairy tale house, okay? About $1,600. So, not terrible. Fairy tale house. Fairy tale house. Okay, good. We'll add a couple tags. I don't know. I mean, goodness sake. Scenery. Scenes. Nah, let's just do that for right now. And then pop that on the workshop for you. So my workshop link should be in the description there if you want to snag that. Why am I not finding this? Is it? Oh, this is it right here. Okay. New workshop item. Can we take a different picture? I'd really love to take a different picture. I think we can. Either way, you know what? Let me just do that later. It'll be there for you, okay? Sorry I wasted your time there. But, so there's a lot of things that we did to, you know, before I've done kind of, this style is very familiar to what we've been doing, and it was nice to get back into it again. It just felt good to get back into this style, but it's, I changed things up quite a bit to take it more towards the fairy tale direction. The biggest thing that made this thing go from like, okay, it's a house to, ooh, there's a theme here, is all the windows, not all of them, but most of them are just kicked, just tilted and slanted a little bit. And anything that I could do that to, the chimney, other things like this one's normal. As a matter of fact, I do kind of want to roll that one around a little bit. Boy, you can hear it, man. My voice is messed up. B-dubs is hurting. But yeah, some I left normal. But yeah, that right there, that alone, kicking those to the side really took it to the next level as far as interest and just making it something that just stands out a little bit. I did some other very custom things. I spent a lot of time on this house. Like I said, a couple hours into this one. But this is like an old rough brick, this material here. And I just recolored it. It's normally orange, but I recolored it. I almost would like to recolor it a little bit different color because I took these rocks from in the game and kind of just built it up as if, you know, some rocks had fallen down, and it kind of bridges this transition. Having the ground, having a wall just straight touching the ground is a little bothersome for me. I feel like you always need some sort of transition there. And this did the trick for sure. Also, you know, some of the doors are kicked to the side, blah, blah, blah. But then I went around and I just covered the thing in these guys. Let's see if I can grab one. These guys here. Just kick them in a little bit. And then you've got something pretty interesting, you know? And later I went through and I took some of the pink bushes and did that as well. Sorry about that. I'm dying. So yeah, I think it's pretty good. Here's the thing though, okay? This took me several hours, and looking at the size of this thing, right? I mean, how many episodes are we in on this? A lot of episodes. So, and this is all we've done. Not much. So, really need to find a way to do this style, which takes some time, and expedite it. Simplify and expedite. So I think I have a game plan for that. Also, I think we're going to have a coaster in each section. Custom coaster, I think. Although this guy is our first moneymaker, I'm a little attached to him. But so, for example, let's just come over here. Since I built this by myself, we'll build a little bit together here so I can kind of show you the game plan, okay? I'd love to get a strict, straightforward theme put together. And let's just scroll down here to the wood. It is, where you at? Where you at? There it is. Okay. We'll get this wood and we'll color it. I believe that's the color right there. It's like a light purple, which I think matches really well with the fairy tale theme. And we'll just pop that down, okay? Now let's turn the grid height to 1 meter. And for our scale, remember our scale, we want to keep things on the cute, smaller side. It makes things a little bit difficult, but it's worth it. It's worth it for what it does. Okay, and we'll just kick that down 1 meter. And we could do this a little differently by using 2 meter ones and then 1 meter ones, but we're just losing a little bit of space there. It's not that big a deal. So we'll get those down there, and then let's get this guy. Boom. And boom. Okay. We'll get him there. Now, we go to wall decorations, scroll down, and we should have, where you at? There you is. Perfect. All right, let's lighten this color up a little bit. Let's take it over here and up. That seems fine. I'm cool with that. It's a little brown for my taste, but that's okay. So what I want to do, why are we doing this? I'm not just doing this a second time to show you guys, although I want to. We're going to have to overlap these a little bit. I want to show them to you, but I'm doing this a second time mainly because this is going to be, whenever I build a house or need to build a building, I will have this gable end of a house ready. It'll just be there and ready to roll. That will help with the, there is a little gap there. You darn screw. Got him. But yeah, this will just help to where we can grab this piece and pop it in somewhere, right? We don't have to go through all the effort of messing with, rebuilding and redoing this all over and over again. You can just mess with a little copy and paste action and it's going to be good to go. Now let's grab this green. And I know some people might want these pieces to be green, but I'm kind of cool with them the way they are personally. All right, about like that is good. And like that is good. I'm down with that. And then we'll put this guy right here. Change him to, that's about center. We're on that center line. Change him to this one and just bring him down. Very good. All right, then wall decorations. We'll scroll down and we'll get this bad boy. This is a good one. I like this one. Green, and we'll go purple for the little accent marks. Cool. And we'll just bring him down like that. Back up. No, that's the wrong way. Back a little bit. That's good. So then this will just be nice. This will help us. And it's going to force us to simplify. Like I said, we're going to be forced into a situation where we don't just go crazy on customization. We've already made these things. It'd be a shame to not use them properly. Know what I mean? Okay, X, bring this up. Boom. That's good. We could bring these detail pieces over. Like I did a little bit of custom action there. That's kind of nice, actually. I think we should do that. Can I squeeze her? No, I can't. That's okay. Rotate it like that. Bring it down. Man, my voice is shot, guys. Shot. I hate it. Hate it. Green and purple. That's going to be the predominant colors here. Green and purple. You know what? If we can get those touching too, that's going to be all right. I'm going to be happy with that. All right. We'll bring that over and kick this guy over as well. That's good. Because over here I had to do some finagling to get that to look just how I want it to. If I go like this and grab this guy, yeah, it puts him right in place. Bring him up and out just a little bit. Add a little more detail. That's perfect. And then windows and stuff aren't a big deal. That's not a super big deal to me. I'm not too worried or concerned about that. But there we go. Like when you popping windows on, it's easy, right? You just grab your window, boom. Kick it to the side a little bit, bam, window. But so we're not going to mess with that too much. Also, here's another thing I did. You'll check this out. You're going to love this, okay? But maybe you won't. Maybe you're going to hate it. Detail pieces, we come down and we grab this guy and we turn him to green and kick him this way. And just give it a little bit of a jog, little jog over, right? We could do one over here, jog him that way a little bit, right? I like this. This makes me really happy. And then this, we'll color him the right color, boom. Where'd you go, boy? There you are. And then this just gives us a little place to put our windows, and it kind of helps, you know, just cover the space a little bit, which is nice. That's too big. Let's try to go like this. Put a couple of guys right here too. Why not? X, place, drag it up, place, boom. Very nice. Duplicate, place. So this will be good. This will help expedite things. So whenever I need a wall with a gable end, this is called a gable. This side, where the roof sits on top, I just grab this guy and we'll go. We'll duplicate him, bring him over, right? I'm gonna do that for a lot of stuff. Gonna do it for flat walls like this. Gonna do it for dormer walls, little towers. Also this little guy, we're gonna implement these colors into it as well. But I think that's really, really going to help my efficiency and help my speed as we go throughout this. The downside, and this is why I say simplify and expedite, is because it's going to be pretty similar. There's going to be a lot of stuff that's pretty similar. Now, it could be very easy to take this, start a building, just bring you down there, boy. Start a building and then go like this. I don't want this to be purple. I want this one to be... Hello? Oh boy, what have I selected? Oh boy. Oh, you stupid idiot. There we go. I don't want it to be purple, I want it to be brown. Okay? Boom. Done. So, it's nice. It's nice. It's going to work out really, really well for us, I think. Placing the bushes, that's not a big deal. A lot of this stuff, not a big deal. Just getting the pieces together, getting them detailed, having that done and out of the way, it's going to be very, very beneficial for us. But anyway, fantasy theme, I don't think this is something we're going to dive into unless you guys let me know and you say, yeah, we really want to see you go into this hardcore right now, then I will. Otherwise, we'll kind of move on. We'll work out our other themes. You know, we've got stuff by the water over here, so pirate theme does sound like it's going to be a good idea, maybe back here. We'll definitely dive into the sci-fi stuff as well. But that's going to do it for today, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for your continued support by hitting that like button on this series for so long. What is this, 39 episodes now? I very much appreciate it. Love you guys to death. And we'll see you in the next episode.